Have you news for me, Altair?
Garnier Denaplus is dead.
Excellent. We could not have hoped for a more agreeable outcome.
And yet...
What is it?
The doctor insisted his work was noble, and looking back, those who were supposedly his captives seemed grateful to the man. Not all of them, but enough to make me wonder. How did he manage to turn enemy into friend?
Leaders will always find ways to make others obey them, and that is what makes them leaders. When words fail, they turn to coin. When that won't do, they resort to baser things, bribes, threats, and other types of trickery. There are plants, Altair, herbs from distant lands that can cause a man to take leave of his senses. So great are the pleasures it brings, men may even become enslaved by it.
You think these men were drugged then? Poisoned?
Yes, if it truly was as you describe it.
Herbs. This seems a strange method of control.
Our enemies have accused me of the same.
The promise of paradise.
They think it is a garden, overflowing with women and pleasure. That I drug you as Garnier did his men, and tempt you with its rewards.
They do not know the truth of it.
Which is how it must be.
But if they knew the truth of it, that all we seek is peace.
Then they would not fear us, and we would have no hold over them. Go. It is time you continued with your work. Another rank is restored to you, as is a piece of your equipment. We'll speak again when the next has fallen.
Is there a reason for this nonsense?
God save him! He's gone mad! What's got him so bothered?
Going to hurt someone.
He'll hurt someone at that speed.
Why would anyone do that?
He's going to hurt himself. When he does, I won't help him.
Running from? What is that fool running from? He better not cause any trouble.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
What's going on?
Kill him! Oh, what is it?
You'll never get away!
Peki farkında değil. Hali hazırda katil one. Expect me to beat.
أيها المرتد! Save me!
Yeah! Yeah! That man just murdered someone! Yeah!
Don't let him get away! لا يوجد مهرب. كفر! أنت تتبع طريق الضلال.
What?
Careful! I could have been hurt.
Please, be more careful.
Good sir. I'm not just an old man. I was very lucky, young man.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyelim. Ya! Pis Allah! Kime bırak! Kovalayın! Kime boyun eğmiş?
Come back here! أيها المرتد! لا تبني!
Be more careful, like... There you go.
سأنال منه! لن تفلت مني دور الجنة! لن تفلت مني!
What's going on? What are you doing?
Oh, you really surprised
Kill him!
me there.
Ya!
Look out! You'll never get away! Coward! You're a dead man! know you're hiding from me! Coward! You can't escape!
Please, don't do that again.
أنا متأكد جدا إنه لم يغادر
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
You gave me quite the fright. I'm not hurt. I was very lucky, young man. Good
Careful.
sir. I'm just an old man. Please be careful. I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this? While you still can. Is that the last of them? I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it. This is an ill omen. How reckless can one get?
These are troubled times in which we live. Food is scarce, money tight, but it need not be this way. There are opportunities for those with the courage to seize them. Talal understands your pain. What you lack, he will provide. All that is asked is an honest day's work. A small sacrifice for great rewards. You need no longer go without. Any man willing to work can have his due. Come, speak with me. Let me tell you what Talal can offer. The comforts of a fine life can be yours. Who knows what the future holds? What tragedies tomorrow may bring? Defend against an uncertain future. Protect the ones you love. Work hard and you will be rewarded. Talal provides.
How can one expect to defeat me? May God have mercy on your soul. This won't be difficult.
I have nothing to say to you.
Speak to me or speak to God. It's your choice.
You won't stop the work he does. Cannot stop it.
Stop what? What work?
He prepares them for the journey.
Journey where?
They are held in his warehouse. And when the time comes, they are sent to Akka.
Where is this warehouse? And why Akka?
Talal tells me what I need to know. Nothing more. It is safer that way.
For him, perhaps. Though not, I fear, for you.
Down, infidel! I'll get you!
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere!
Where are you hiding? There! He's there! You will not get away from me! I will find you!
You're hurting me! Spend your time teaching Bill! Blasphemy!
They're getting better and better at slipping away.
Spend your time teaching Bill! Blasphemy! Stop this, please! You're hurting me! Teach your heresy elsewhere! Help! Please, anyone! Don't hurt me, please! Heretic!
هذا؟ من الذي فعل هذا؟
Heretic! Please, I've done nothing wrong! Why are you doing your heresy elsewhere? Help! I need help! Please, anyone! Fine! Quickly! Flee while you still can. I will end your life!
Thank you, Lord. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this
Where
tale
are you?
and know what
I
it
know
takes
you're
to
here
be a
somewhere.
true hero.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere!
What do you think you're doing? Go! Merchant than I. Listen here, citizen.
Why is he running around?
Hurry, friends! The Shaitan is everywhere! Watching, waiting! He tempts us always! Be strong! Strong like Salahadin! And take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can! Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake!
You are
They say it is a crusade! A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? Fight them in any way we can! Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization! stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Joppa, there will be no stopping him.
I've seen everything.
He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders, he destroyed. I'll have your head.
That will cost you your life!
Help me! Somebody help me! Help!
Die, thief! You dare steal in my presence?
Why are you doing this? What have I done? Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
This is an ill What is that man thinking?
Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.
Is there a reason for him to do that? Come on! I've much to sell!
Safety and peace, Altair. We live in harsh times, do we not? I am in an ocean of trouble. I had a mission to investigate some strange disappearances in the rich district, and Talal's men saw my face. My status is compromised. Would you be kind enough to eliminate them for me in exchange for the information you seek?
I don't understand what he's trying to accomplish. Why would he do that?
When will he stop acting like a fool? No reason for doing that. The king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade.
Listen
A
here,
crusade
citizen.
for what?
If you're tired
Ignorance,
of shoddy goods, then
violence,
come see me!
madness.
My merchandise is
We
without
must
fear!
resist. We must fight them in the air.
A few coins. All I ask is for a few
What do you want?
coins.
He'll hook someone at that speed.
God save him! Strong man!
Which is why you come to me.
Look out!
What is he doing?
What's wrong with him?
He's going to hurt himself. Be wary, friends.
What's wrong with him?
Everywhere. Wait. Always.
Make room.
Show yourself.
Your search has come to an end. I've anything anyone could possibly need. See what I do about.
He should stop acting like a child.
What you need.
You frightened me.
Altair, you're rid of the ones who knew me? Excellent. Here's what I learned about Talal. He's a powerful slaver who occupies an area north of town, near the Barbican. He pays a tribute to the city guards so he can operate in the shadows. But from what you showed me today, I'm sure he will share the same fate as the others. Thank you again, Altair.
Is there a reason for him to do that?
Be wary, friend.
Have any money?
Shaitan is everywhere. What your heaven
All I ask
waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong. Strong like Salahadin. And
My
take up
family is
arms
sick and
against
dying.
our enemies.
Could you
In
spare a few
whatever way you
pennies?
can.
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I
South
beg
comes
of
the
you.
English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake.
before I make you.
Salahadin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, and he may grant us victory. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service of God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist.
Are
we
you a
must
friend of
push
mine?
back.
No? So get the...
Come, people. Come see what I have to offer.
South comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salahadin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, and he may grant us victory.
You must be late for something.
I think I've seen everything now.
What is he doing?
What's wrong with him?
He should stop acting like a child.
Leave, peasant.
Your life ends now. What's he running from?
Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what?
What is that man thinking?
Ignorance? Violence?
You shouldn't be here.
Madness?
Be gone.
We must resist! We must fight them in any way we can! The fires of war!
Safety and peace, Malik.
Your presence here deprives me of both. What do you want?
Al-Muallim has asked.
Ask that you perform some menial task in an effort to redeem yourself. So be out with it.
Very well. Here's what I know. He traffics in human lives, kidnapping Jerusalem citizens and selling them into slavery. His base is a warehouse located inside the Barbican, north of here. As we speak, he prepares a caravan for travel. I'll strike while he's inspecting his stock. If I can avoid his men, Talal himself should prove little challenge.
Little challenge? Listen to you. Such arrogance.
Are we finished? Are you satisfied with what I've learned?
No. But it will have to do. Rest, prepare, cry in the corner. Do whatever it is you do before a mission. Only make sure you do it quietly.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
What have I done wrong?
Going to hurt himself.
Help me, can't you spare
When he
something?
does, I
Anyone
won't help
me? You've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
You won't get away with it! All right, where are you? He is ours! Has always been ours!
No! What happened?
Kenara çekil. What is it? He should stop acting like a child. There is no reason for doing that.
I stand before you to deliver a warning.
Thief, I'll have your hand for
Richard
that!
takes Joppa.
You
There
dare
will
steal in
be
my
no
presence?
stopping him.
That will cost you your life!
Jerusalem.
Thief! You
We
are
must
thief!
end this before it has a chance to begin. That
You dare
city is
steal in my
ours,
presence?
Has always been
That
ours.
will cost you your life!
It is our
Tamahal.
duty. to
Infidel
defend
die!
life
Don't let him
now.
get away!
Crusaders
Move!
must
Move!
be destroyed.
You will not get away from me! Ah!
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with you.
What now, slaver?
Do not call me that. I only wish to help them, as I myself was helped.
You do no kindness imprisoning them like this.
Imprisoning them? I keep them safe, preparing them for the journey that lies ahead.
What journey? It is a life
Help
of
me.
servitude.
Save me! You know nothing. It was folly to even bring you here. To think that you might see and understand.
I understand well enough. Show yourself.
So you want to see the man who called you here?
You did not call me here. I came on my own.
Did you? Who unbarred the door? Cleared the path? Did you once raise your blade against a single man of mine, huh? No. All this I did for you. Step into the light then, and I will grant you one final favor. Now I stand before you. What is it you desire?
Come down here. Let us settle this with honor.
Why must it always come to violence? It seems I cannot help you, for you do not wish to help yourself. and I cannot allow my work to be threatened. You leave me no choice. You must die. This will teach you not to trespass. Kill him already! What's wrong with you? Keep him away from me!
You've nowhere to run now. Share your secrets with me.
My part is played. The Brotherhood is not so weak that my death will stop its work.
What Brotherhood?
Al-Mualim is not the only one with designs upon the Holy Land. And that's all you'll have from me.
Then we are finished. Beg forgiveness from your god.
He's long abandoned us. Long abandoned the men and women I took into my arms.
What do you mean?
Beggars, whores, addicts, lepers. Do they strike you as proper slaves? Unfit for even the most menial tasks? No. I took them not to sell, but to save. And yet you'd kill us all. For no other reason than it was asked of you.
No. You profit from the war. From lives lost and broken.
Yes, you would think that, ignorant as you are. Wall off your mind. They say it's what your kind do best. Do you see the irony in all this? No, not yet, it seems. But you will.
This is a waste of time.
Someone should stop.
Over here! Please! Here! He's over here! There he goes! Stop him! Over in!
Acting like a child.
That's one by dead man. Here! I didn't see over here!
How could I have lost him?
Altair! Wonderful to see you return to us. And how fared the mission?
The deed is done. Talal is dead.
Oh, I know. In fact, the entire city knows! Have you forgotten the meaning of subtlety?
A skilled assassin ensures his work is noticed by the many.
No! A skilled assassin maintains control of his environment.
We can argue the details all you'd like, Malik. But the fact remains I've accomplished the task set to me by Al-Muallim.
Go then. Return to the old man. Let us see with whom he sides.
You and I are on the same side, Malik.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
against our enemies.
God damn it! What's the problem now?
I'm getting weird temperature readings. I think the Animus is overheating.
Christ, it's always something! How long?
Too soon to tell.
These delays are unacceptable, Miss Stillman. I want progress reports every hour.
It's gonna be a while, Desmond. Why don't you go lie down or something? Get some rest.
Why is he always yelling at you? It's his machine.
His theories. He's not the one who built it.
Who did? You?
No. Abstergo has a team of engineers. Not much they don't have. But I did oversee the assembly. Guess that's why he gets so angry with me.
He's a dick.
He's under a lot of pressure. We all are.
Can't believe you're defending the guy.
Warren saved my life, so if he wants to yell a little, let him.
What do you mean he saved your life?
You're not the only one who doesn't get to go home at night.
Wait, are you saying you're a prisoner?
When they first approached me, I was finishing up my PhD. The university had made it clear I had no future there. They didn't like the subject of my doctorate, called it pseudoscience. Said keeping me on would discredit and embarrass them. It was the same everywhere. Other universities, companies I interviewed with. Pretty soon I was out of money and out of time. I was this close to waiting tables. Then I got a letter.
From Vidic?
He said he'd been following my career since undergrad, that he believed in my work and wanted to meet to discuss my future. You have no idea how good it felt to hear that. So I met with him. What did I have to lose?
And he offered you a job?
Yes, here at Abstergo, helping out on the Animus project. I'd have a chance to test my theories and prove the professor's wrong. How could I turn that down?
Think I'm missing the part where you became a prisoner.
Sometimes I wonder if they weren't behind it all. If they manipulated events so that I'd get desperate. They can do that. They can do anything. I didn't think when I agreed to come here. They even told me I'd be trapped. For 6 months, a year max. Once the product launched, there'd be no need for secrecy anymore. But until then, I'd be a guest of the company. At least, that's what they said.
And when the Animus was ready?
They came in while I was sleeping. 3 guys. Guns. They dragged me out of bed. God. The worst part is I knew them. One guy, Richard, we ate lunch together sometimes. And now he was gonna... They were cracking jokes. I tried to pull away. He hit me. And that's when he told me I was going to die.
Christ, what did you do?
Nothing. I kept telling myself it wasn't real. And then Warren was there, shouting at them to get away from me. And they listened.
Jesus.
He's not a happy man, Desmond. I wouldn't even say he's a good man, but he saved my life. They never came for me again, and he promised they never would.
You're still stuck here working for these nut jobs.
But I'm alive. Anyway, I really do need to get the Animus repaired. I'll see you tomorrow, Desmond. Aren't you tired?
What the hell? Someone's been in here. Looks like some kind of access code.
Rise and shine. We've got quite a day ahead of us.
You're in a good mood this morning.
Miss Stillman has made some modifications to the Animus. You should be able to remain inside even longer now.
And help you with your treasure hunt.
This is serious business, Mr. Miles. I don't think you fully appreciate the work that Abstergo does.
Maybe because I don't actually know what you people do.
We change the world. Every day, in 100 different ways. Did you know that nearly every single breakthrough of the past millennia, be it medical, mechanical, or philosophical, has come from Abstergo or its predecessors?
That's a bold claim, Doc. Think you might be exaggerating a bit?
Not in the slightest. Oh, we certainly don't take the credit. That would arouse far too much suspicion. We choose our beneficiaries with great care.
Why?
Isn't it obvious? It means we're in control.
But how? What makes you guys so special, so smart? That you happen to invent all these things while us mere mortals stumble around like idiots?
To be fair, we don't invent them. We find them.
Find them?
They're gifts, Mr. Miles. From those who came before. We'll have to continue this discussion later. Time's wasting.
Morning, Desmond.
Yeah. Hi.
I need you to lie down, Desmond. Lie down, please.
Start your memory already.